So sticking with you, Dan, more questions about buying in France. This is Bobby Madden submitted a question before the webinar. I've been interested in French property for some time and would like to know where I can find cheap property and get good rent. So looking to rent out the property, I assume.
We don't know if that's seasonal or long term, unfortunately, because that could change the answer. Basically, that's an awkward one to answer in the sense of the actual rent is based on the actual local prices. So the cheaper areas to buy the houses, the cheaper the rental will be. So I can tell you where the cheap houses are. I can't actually think of any way you can get a cheap house and a decent rent though.
He's trying to have his cake and eat it, but no, where are some of the better rental areas that you'd be perhaps advising of at the moment?
Well, if it's long-term rental, as opposed to cheap rental, let's say, me personally, I'll be looking into student rentals in the bigger towns. Check out the university towns. The thing about the actual French rental laws, they are very strict and very protective of the tenants. And if you have a problem with the tenant, you can be in deep, you know what. Thing about doing student rental or furnished rental is it's a lot. If you do have a problem with the tenant, you can get them out a lot easier. And there's also good turnover on it. So I would suggest if you want to do like normal investment rental, look into student accommodation in the actual, not necessarily the bigger towns, but the smaller university towns. The bigger the towns, a lot of investors already come in and taken care of it, or the prices have got so expensive that it's actually not very interesting. But in some of the smaller university towns, there's still some good buys to have, and it's then very interesting to rent out. If you're thinking about gîte rental, as in summer rentals, I wouldn't say there's any particular area which isn't bad. Obviously, there's the coast. That's the same the world over. Once you come away from the coast, it's more a case of thinking what is around the property you want to buy. Is there things for the guests to come and see, to go and do? Is there, I know, cycling tracks? Is there canoeing? Are there historical monuments around there? Is there a leisure park somewhere? That sort of thing. So it's not really a geographical area as such. It's thinking more what is around that property.